Hello to all my wide awake friends, whether you're up by choice or just can't sleep. It's me, Amir, with a new podcast where we're going to laugh together, get a little spooked, and by the end we'll say, damn, tonight I'm sleeping with the lights on. Tonight, we're diving into the world of sleep. But not that sweet sleep under a warm blanket. No, we're going to the place where sleep is like a gateway. To where? To that place where logic and reason get left behind and your brain switches to horror movie mode. A study says that nearly 8% of people have experienced sleep paralysis. But the funny thing is, most of them saw something strange. Not a mermaid or a unicorn, but a shadow standing over them, watching them. Someone said that every time they get sleep paralysis, a shadowy figure comes close and slowly bends down until they're face to face. Alright, let me tell you a true story. In 2003, in the Philippines, a 16-year-old girl would dream at night that someone was coming into her dreams and chasing her. A tall, faceless black figure that at first she thought was just a nightmare, but it kept happening every night. Until one night she screamed in her sleep and didn't wake up. The doctor said it was probably heart failure, but her family said that same night they heard sounds of choking coming from her room. Interesting, right? So here's a question. Can the mind really cause its own death? Or are there really things out there that come for us in our sleep? Isn't it fascinating that some people have dreams and then that exact thing happens afterward? Now, it's not like you dream about eating pizza and it turns out to be real. No, not that. I'm talking about dreams that predict an actual real-life event exactly. Have you heard the famous story about the prediction of the Titanic sinking? Interestingly, several people had dreams about the ship sinking before it actually happened. There was even an American woman who said she dreamed about the ship sinking, and after she woke up, that exact thing happened. Are these events really real or just coincidences? Researchers still don't have a definite answer for it. One of them says that the human brain has the power to process information and make predictions. This means that dreams might actually be the brain processing hidden information it has gathered during the day, and at night it uses that information to create predictive scenarios. In other words, our brain acts like a powerful analytical system, and predictive dreams are actually those brain analyses that turn into dreams. It's true that most people rest at night, but there are also some who struggle with intense nightmares that repeat every night. 60% of people who suffer from chronic nightmares experience significant psychological problems or high levels of stress during the day. For example, there was a 25-year-old woman who lived in a high-rise apartment, and every night she would dream that she was lost in an abandoned asylum. Each night she would go one floor lower until eventually there was nowhere left for her to go, and this made her psychological problems even worse. In fact, nightmares and stressful dreams are mostly due to our mind unconsciously processing daily problems and stresses. That is, when you face pressure in your life, your brain needs sleep to release those pressures. Of course, this process can lead to scary dreams because our brain is processing and dealing with threats and stresses. Have you ever heard someone say that a jinn came to them in their sleep, or that something was flying over their head and they couldn't move? These stories exist in different cultures around the world, but many of them end in the same thing. The sleep monster, or the thing that appears as a shadow above your head during sleep paralysis. In Iran, it is called baghtak. In India, it is called chural, and in Japan, it is called kanashibari. In the West, they also call it shdoman or hatman, a shadowy man in a brimmed hat. There is a famous story about an English man who says that one night when he woke up and couldn't move, a black creature with sharp teeth was standing above his head just breathing. Now, what's the point? The point is, his wife also saw that creature that night. So the question is, can two people have the same scary dream at the same time? Science still hasn't given a definite answer, but some psychologists say that shared dreams might happen when two people have similar feelings and worries. Our brain is more active during sleep, especially in the REM stage or rapid eye movement sleep, than when we're awake. That's when you're running after a fugitive killer in your dream or trying to escape from zombies in fear. Your brain is creating a story like a professional writer. It's truly amazing that a piece of gray matter inside your skull can create scenarios at the speed of light, add special effects, and often end up with something completely unrelated. An Iranian man recounted that he dreamed he was in a desert where there was a withered tree with ropes hanging from its branches, and every time he touched the rope, he would hear a woman's voice saying, "Step back, it's not time yet." He has this dream several times until one night he finally dares to go closer, and just as he's about to grab the rope, he wakes up. The same woman's voice echoes in his ear saying, "Now it's time." Later it turns out that the man attempts suicide, but fortunately he is saved. Psychologists say that these kinds of dreams are usually related to severe anxiety and old traumas. but some people believe that these dreams are a kind of message from other worlds. So far, we've talked a lot about strange dreams, sleep paralysis, scary creatures, and scientific facts. But let's finish with an important question. Are dreams really just imagination? Or could they be a way to connect with the unknown parts of our mind, or maybe even other worlds? Scientists say the reason we forget some dreams is that our brain's short-term memory is very active in the moments when we wake up. That means as soon as you open your eyes, our brain wipes the information like a formatted memory card. Well, my scared little ones, if tonight you dream that a shadowy man with a brimmed hat comes to your bedside and asks if you follow my YouTube channel or not, just know that I was there too, recording a podcast behind the door. By the way, let me know what topics you'd like us to talk about in the next episodes. So until the next podcast, goodbye.